Welcome to the class. So we're going to start by warming up the hips. Feet together, knees out to the side. You're going to hold onto the feet, opening through the hips, and we're just going to flap the knees up and down. So just warming up the adductors. Good, and now just pushing the knees down towards the ground as you bring your weight forward. So folding over your feet. If you can't get your chest very low today, then you can just stay upright. We want to really focus on pushing the sit bones down towards the mat. Coming back. And bringing your weight over again. Folding forward. And release. Good job. So we're going to come into a side lunge here. Hands pushing into the mat. Raise the hips up. Change legs. Okay, each time you do this, I want you to focus on pushing the hips even more forward. So really trying to open up through the adductors, the inner groin. Change sides. We'll do this 10 times. Make sure the knees are pointing up. Okay, from here we're going to stay on one side, knee pointing up, foot flexing up now. And what I want you to do here is to try and open up your chest as much as you can. Stick your bum out. So I'm pushing my knee out to the side here, pushing it back with my arm, creating as much space within the chest as I can. Shoulders back. If you want to take it further, you can actually remove the hand from the floor and push the knee even more out to the side. So it is a strong stretch, so just take it easy, take your time. Change sides. Foot flexing up, push the hips forward. Use your arm to push the knee back, opening up through the chest, retracting shoulder blades back. And again, you can push the knee out to the side to increase the stretch. And release. We're going to come into a squat now. So we want to make sure that the feet are flat on the floor for our squat. If you find it really challenging to hold this position, then I want you to take a block and place it underneath your bum here. So you're actually going to sit on the block and you're going to try to widen the knees as much as you can. So my palms are pressing into each other. I'm opening up, expanding through the chest, pushing my knees back. So you can use the block or you can try without. Obviously it's much stronger without. We're just going to stay here for a little while, so really try to open up. If you're not feeling too much in this position, if your hips are quite naturally open, then you can always push the knee out to the side to intensify the stretch on one side, and then you could switch. From here, I'm going to get you to take your left hand down towards the left side. So stretching out the elbow. We're going to take the other arm and bring it above our head. So we're stretching up towards the ceiling, looking up, opening up through the chest. And if you can, if your body allows you to, you could take this hand that's pointing up, take the arm behind your back. You could bring the other arm with the palm facing away, and you can try to hold onto the hands behind your back. So we're really getting a great twist here. If that's too challenging for you to do, then just stay in this position. This is a really good chest opener. And we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to turn around for you so you can see the variation with the hands together. So bringing your right hand to the right side now, stretching the arm straight. Other arm comes up towards the ceiling, so twisting and opening the body. Keep the feet grounded on the floor. And if you can, bring the arm behind your back. And you might be able to catch the hand with the other arm. So when we do this, we don't want to be shortening the chest muscles. We want to be opening up. So just be mindful of that top shoulder. Keep pulling it back. And again, if that's too much, then just stay with the arms extended. Great. And you can release out of that position. So from here, I'm going to get you to take one leg forward. And you're going to bend the other leg. Pull the foot in towards your hips. Make sure that both sit bones are onto the floor. We're going to start by creating a really long flat back. Take a breath in and breath out. Raise the arms up and slowly fold forward towards that straight leg. So we're trying to get a really deep stretch into the hamstrings, so use the breath to allow yourself to fall deeper into the stretch. And keep paying attention to your back, make sure that you're not rounding. So stretch the arms out in front and open up the hamstrings. Take a last breath in and breath out. Slowly coming out of that. So what we're going to do now is bring that straight leg in. You're going to flex the foot, bring your hands underneath the foot. And what I want you to do here is to try and maintain that elongated spine. You're going to try to stretch the leg out in front. Okay, so if you feel like you're rounding your back too much and it's very hard for you to sit upright, then you can use the wall. So have your back against the wall. Flex the foot. Bring the leg out. So we're looking for quite a deep stretch in the hamstring. And if that is okay for you, then you can move the leg in even closer. Release the leg down a little, and we're going to go again. So try and bring it even closer in. So we're just easing in and out of the stretch a few times. And relax. Good. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, folding forward. So just noticing any sensations that are going on in the body right now. Paying attention to any areas of tension in the legs and the hips. Just observing and just breathing, relaxing. Gently releasing. You're now going to bring that leg in. Keep the back nice and tall. Flex the foot. Hold onto the foot. Stretch the leg out. So if you find it quite challenging to straighten out the knee, then just do the best that you can. What you can also do is place a band around the leg or the foot. So I'm going to put the band around the arch of my foot. And you can pull the leg with the band. Keep the body upright. And you can keep moving the leg in, opening up through the hamstrings. And again, feel free to have your back against the wall if that helps you to stay in alignment. And release, and then you can go in again. See if you can get a bit deeper this time. See if you can bring the leg even further towards you. Release. So just do this a few times. And relax. So from here, I'm going to get you to find a wall space. So unfortunately, I'm going to have my back towards you. I apologize in advance. So you want to find a wall, and you're going to start by having your feet flat against the wall, hips open. So it's actually really similar to the position we did when we did our squat. So you want to have your feet flat, knees bent, hips open, and just holding here. Taking a couple of breaths in and out. And then from here, bringing the feet together, knees out to the side. You're going to push the legs in towards the wall. So I want you to push the knees as close to the wall as you can. So really feeling that nice sensation, that deep stretch in the adductors. You can release the legs, pull the knees back in, and then last time, push the knees. Maybe your knees are going to be closer towards the wall this time. And then slowly releasing, bringing the knees together, rolling out to one side. So next we're going to work into the back and the shoulders. So I'm going to get you to take 2 blocks. You're going to find a place on the wall where you can put your feet at the bottom. So my feet are just on the skirting board here. You're going to bring your blocks shoulder width apart, palms flat on the blocks. Raise the hips up. So right now my feet, my toes are on the floor and my heels are pushing into the bottom of the wall. Hands on the blocks. And what I want you to do from here is to look forward, try to get the neck long and slowly bring the chest down. So you want to inhale, exhale, chest comes down. Inhale, exhale, a little bit deeper. And again. And last time. So we're getting a really good stretch to the upper back here and the shoulders. We're just going to hold it here. Try to breathe. Don't lose your breath at any point. And from here we're going to sway the hips. So keep the arms really active, keep everything still. Keep your upper body still. You're just going to move your hips from side to side. So feeling that deep stretch in each shoulder as you transfer your weight. And then release the knees down to the floor. And just move the arms around. You're now going to take a block. You can hold onto the block with both hands. You're going to pull the elbows in, so the elbows need to be shoulder width apart. And you're going to slowly bring your chest back. So you want to try to squeeze the chest down towards the mat. So pushing the upper arms down. Imagine that your armpits are trying to touch the floor right now. So feeling that deep release in the shoulder joints. And you can release. And then ease yourself back into it again. See if you can get deeper this time. Your chest might come a little bit closer towards the mat. Release last time. Just relax your head and neck. If your elbows start to splay out to the side, then just pull them back in. Just adjust as much as you can. And then coming out slowly and carefully. We're now going to move towards a back bend. So I want you to take 2 blocks. You're going to place the block between your shoulder blades. So you want to be comfortable in this stretch, so making sure that the block is wedged in properly. If you're uncomfortable, it's not going to be very pleasant to hold, so you may need to play around with the block. Take the other block, place it underneath your head. And just lying here and enjoying a gentle back stretch. Feel free to adjust the block at any time if you feel like it's slipping. Just paying attention to your breathing, just noticing how the breath is right now, paying attention to its natural rhythm. If you want to take it a little bit further, then you can remove the block that's underneath your head. You can bring the head down to the floor, hands on opposite elbows. You can release the arms back, feeling the stretch in the chest and the shoulders. And then gently release the arms, push the floor away, coming back up. And we're going to move towards a twist. So I want you to bring both sit bones onto the floor, wrap one leg over the other, foot is flat on the floor. You're going to take the opposite arm, bring it above your head, stretch up, elongate the spine. Take a breath in and exhale. You're going to bring it in front of that knee and you're going to twist, look behind your shoulder. So you should feel this stretch in the upper back and also around the outer hip. Twists are really, really good for the digestive system. I do recommend doing twists daily. They're also really healthy for the spine. Gently release. Let's do the other side. Stretch the arm up and twist. And then gently coming out of that. Good job. So that takes us to the end of the class now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a really great day, and I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.